Hi, my name is Spencer Berthold, and for my presentation I will be discussing working with students with deafness and hearing impairment. For today's unit, we will be talking about working with these students in the weight room. When working with these students in the weight room, it is important to address two challenges: communication and safety. With communication, first and foremost, we can learn ASL if possible, American Sign Language. Even the basics will be helpful in communicating and teaching and adapting to our students. From there, safety. What I would like to do before my students come in to the weight room is to send them videos pre-recorded of me performing these lifts and exercises. This way they will have an idea and an understanding, and they will be able to read exactly what they need to do on the video with subtitles. When they come into the weight room, after seeing those videos, I will then provide them with a whiteboard with all the cues. This will help to increase our safety by having our cues written up here. For example, with bench, it is first important to make sure to set the bar so you can comfortably reach it when you're laying on the bench. You want to maintain 5 points of contacts: head, shoulder, butt, and both feet. You will unrack the bar, bring the bar down to your sternum, drive heels into the ground, and drive the bar up to a locked elbow position. Then you will set the bar back down onto the racks. From there, when working in a squat, you will set the bar so you can take it off without being on the tips of your toes. You would maintain a big chest, chin tucked, push your hips back, sit low, drive through your midfoot, and up back to the starting position. From there, RDL. Bar will be dropped down onto the safeties at a comfortable knee bent position. Your chin will maintain being tucked. Shoulders are back, big chest, slight knee bend, hinge at my hips, push my hips back so that the bar is running along my skin, and then I will stand back up once I've reached mid-shin. Another thing that is important to do is if your student is able to read your lips, make sure you are facing them when speaking. That way they can read your lips. From there, it is important not to gesture so much. Try and keep your hands down to your sides or in front of you, and talk to your athlete, not their interpreter, if they have one. If they have one, as I said, talk to the athlete. The interpreter will then talk to the athlete for you. But you need to talk to your athlete to teach them. If they're doing the exercise, but it is not something that will jeopardize their safety, I will let them continue to do it and correct them afterwards by asking them, "Can I help you?" I will wait for them to say yes, and then I will help them to adjust how they are doing. Last thing in regards to safety, when my deaf students are lifting, it's not like a normal student where I can just say, rack the bar, if they are doing something unsafely. This is where that basic ACL comes in handy. I will be at a point where they can see me and instruct them, stop. That way they will know that they are doing something unsafe and that they need to re-rack the bar. Hi, for demonstration purposes, I will show you facing the camera and facing away from the camera. For this video, I will be demonstrating doing the squat. Most importantly is to adjust your J-cups to make sure that they are at an appropriate height so that you do not have to go up on your tippy toes to be able to lift the bar off. First thing you will do is find the middle of the bar, reach your hands out to the knurlings, step underneath, stand up with the bar. Take one step forward in this case, but you will take one step backwards. What we're gonna do is maintain a big chest, take a deep breath in, brace my core like somebody's gonna punch me in the stomach, sit low, about 90 degrees, and stand back up, just like that. Pushing my weight into the midfoot, and then back down. Driving my knees out over my pinky toes, and back up, big chest. When I am done with this lift, walk it in, set it down on the J-hooks. I will then show you this lift again, facing away from the camera. Moving on to our RDL, we will then take the bar and put it down onto the safeties. You want the bar at an appropriate height that you don't have to reach way down to grab and it's not up too high. What I'm going to do first is go around to the other side. Again, I am showing you this facing out of the rack just to present it to you. You will not be doing it like this. You will be facing into the rack. First thing I'm going to do, walk up to the bar. Feet are about shoulder width or just about outside. I like to take my hands, put them right outside of my hips, about underneath my shoulders. Big chest, shoulders are back. Stand up with the bar. I'm going to take a step forward, but you will take a step backwards. Pushing my hips back, hinging at the hips. Keeping the bar along my skin to about a flat back, mid-shin, and then stand back. Good hinge. Make sure that bar doesn't get way out in front of you. Just along my skin, big hinge, pushing the hips back, stand back up. Now I will show you what you will look like when you are performing this lift. Nice tucked chin, hips back, sit low, come back up, okay? Lastly, I will teach you how to do the bench press. First thing to do, take your bench, set it down. Next thing we're gonna do is take our J cups and bring them down to a comfortable height where I can reach it from laying on the bench. You'll then take your bar and set it onto the J cups. Take your safeties and remove them. Again, remember what we talked about earlier on the whiteboard? Maintaining the 5 points of contact, my one foot, my other foot, my butt, my shoulders, and my head. Bar's at a comfortable reaching point. Take it off, bring it down in front of me, and bring it down to my chest with my shoulders and elbows about 45 degrees, driving up, controlling it back down, drive it up. When I am done, bring it down to the J cups. Always remember, any lift you do, always have a spotter and make sure you're doing it in a safe, controlled way. Thank you for watching. Lastly, I will be following all local, state, and national guidelines in accordance to exactly what my other students will be following. I will try to keep my student or students that are deaf included as much as possible, following all, as I said, Title IX and all ADA compliances. Thank you.